Increase the Doom cost of vending machines from 1 to 2 now! So while the rules are on screen, let me explain that I'll put a link into the pinned comment section below if you are the modder, as I switch back, who created this character, and yeah, basically things were crashing. So I'll put a link in the pinned comment actually below, and in the description. I've already said it, I guess, but yeah, to a video. You can skip to the end. I think I'll link to the very end, but I'll link the whole run in case something happened in the meanwhile. But otherwise, here we are in Harbinger Timeline B, Toshiaki. I set it to, yeah, actually I should be setting it to Timeline B, and then Harbinger of Doom. I did something different for Herald, because Herald is Herald, but let me see here. And then what did do I need to randomize this? I do. So let me see here. 4. So 7th curse into then, and yeah, I've been testing out the new. As you can see, we're on 9.9D. So which god do I have actually? 1. All right. Well, Herald we go. And to repeat one more time, in the pinned comment below, and there should be a link to the crash that I ran into. If you are the modder who created this character at the time of this video for 9.9D, then yeah, that's what I ran into. It was a draw new god error crash. So let me see. And nothing looked wrong with the Ito file. Everything looked correctly. I didn't test another character. Well, I did kind of, but it'll depend. So let me see here. Strength, knowledge, dexterity, second mystery, light, charisma. Pretty much every stat check, and then second mystery, light. But the order does matter for me. So leveling up, I have to take a Toshiaki perk, and then I have to use every page spell at least twice that I get. And Krutsuki's Kill cannot be used on bosses, so that's just a special little thing I've done for myself. Vending machine nerfed from 1 to 2, or nerfed up from 1 Doom to 2 Doom. Still, though, I like using it. That said, I think I'll actually... Now we'll keep Police Station. And we'll do, actually... no, we're gonna do a big, confident play. So, illegal in hardware shop to cover bases. That does mean I can't reduce Doom if required. But that's what Toshiaki has the Necronomicon for. Now, I feel like I flubbed that sentence. Akamanto, Vigil, Bulletin, Botanist are... neither ward nor painting. Is that the correct word grammar? Anywho, I guess I'll take Akamanto first. I could have actually taken Vigil first, but I decided not to. We do have 7th curse, so let's make use of these funds by going into the hardware shop. And, do I take the big risk? This is going to be a very short video if I end up dying. I mean, my logic would dictate that Monkey Wrench is supposed to be a lot worse with lower strength, but a lot better the higher your strength is. That kind of, if anyone who's familiar with balancing games, either from a consumer standpoint or a developer standpoint, take the risk. 12 roll, nice. Anyone who's familiar with that would know what I mean, but basically, for those who don't know, it's exactly as it sounds. The lower strength you have, the worse Monkey Wrench becomes, and then it kind of does a U in terms of efficiency. So the higher your strength, if my strength was 9, then Monkey Wrench would be amazing. But if my strength is 2 or 3, then Monkey Wrench is a lot worse. But let's see what actually happens, because it's been a long time since I've done Monkey Wrench, so. That said, this is not going to go well for me, for reason-wise. We're also going to be taking Akamanto. Maybe I should have gotten a brick. Let's find out. So 16, or effectively, well, we're we're effectively at negative 33% Doom. But, knowing that, let's roll on brick a few times. Which is unfortunate. The last, oh my goodness. One more time. Nope. Alright, cool. So, the last thing I'll say about the run that I recorded the longest and it crashed in is that, oh, there's also something that I should have fixed and I didn't. Well, it's too late now. Do I want to eat this? Also, I feel like... that doesn't look right. Why? Oh, because the Necronomicon counts, that's right. I swear the cookbook didn't count, but Okay, so I was thinking, I was like, why is it not... Also, I think that kanji... Okay, so the kanji here might feel new, but... let's see here. Oof. I guess, but... Let's make sure, yeah. Do I want to do this? I mean... -3 strength. I have the bottle of water, let's just go. So the last thing I'll say about the previous run, if I didn't already say it... No, I forgot. Oh no, it's because it's relevant to my situation right now, because I didn't take out those events. But if I run into them, at least we'll be testing out, thingy. That said, we'll be testing out if the events work, because the characters, I need to do more extensive testing, which is why this video is coming out late, but... boy, this is gonna hurt real bad. I don't have bonus damage, right? So I should be able to defeat Akamanto, well, I'll definitely be able to now if I hit that kick. And, let's see here. Desperation, prep heavy? Yeah. So if I didn't have the book strap, I think I would have died, because I wouldn't, or I would have lost more damage for sure. But, I was thinking for a moment. I'm really flabbergasted right now for some reason. But, yeah, I've just been looking over the bugs that people have said they've been running into, which is why I'm kind of, you know, stopped right now. Let's see here. But yeah, if you see those events, then whatever. It's not so bad. I should have actually... No, because I wasn't... I didn't feel confident in what in my current level of reason stamina. That said, I really did get that Mystery 1. I mean, I know I'm on Herald, but... Well, alright, cool. Let's see if those vending machine visits are gonna end up killing me. And also, we're gonna fail every single strength check. That's a forced one, but... And, yeah, on top of... Oh, really? Now you want to attack my stamina, eh? Funny enough, I need another level. And I can't brace into anything worthwhile. I could choose to run. Do I want to run? Yes, I'm snapping my fingers. Or do I do the same Akamanto strat, which is to heavy kick into desperate action, prep heavy. You know what? Let's just let's try to get back on track. I am going to visit the pharmacy here to get some healing done, but let's see here. So really, this challenge starts taking effect, and this might be more a normal Toshiaki run, but there are enough limitations that make it a little harder than not at all. That said, I'm going to grab the steak in case I end up dying somehow. But, yeah, because leveling up, taking a Toshiaki perk, you're usually going to want to take one. Was that a failure or a success? I was autopiloting for a moment. And let's just try running. Alright, cool. -2 dexterity, so we're really oofing in a lot of oof pain right now, but... the last thing I'll say about this challenge, or at least if nothing else before I die, is that in the game, is that this might seem normal because again, most of the time Toshiaki perks are actually helping you. So really, being forced to use use a spell twice isn't so bad. Also, Totoro flies closer, so gonna do this, and I feel pretty sure I can desperate action out next turn, and I missed 90%. Because why not? But, actually, that hurts me a lot. That hurts me a big much. We might as well do that. So that's actually 15. But I lost more Doom than I really wanted to. And, so we have to take this. Otherwise, in this particular instance, I would have liked to take Quick Thinking. But we have to take that. And we might as well use that now. So I'll use those 2 spells now. And ultimately, what this does for me personally, since I usually don't actually don't use Toshiaki spells a lot because I rely on the extra Doom that from the first page to do other things aside from using spells. Well, we're gonna take the Doom because the other one is I don't want to lose more stamina or reason or injury. I can't remember. And then we have to let Shiro-san die here. So actually, Monument here would have been a lot more helpful, because if I'm forced to use spells and all of them pretty much raise Doom, only one trades, I think, 15 experience to lower Doom, which is not something I want, because I actually need to be as accurate as possible, but I also wasn't stuck in the forest as long as I thought, so that extra 2 points of two stats in each stat didn't help me as much. And roads blocked for Vigil is going to be bad into Crimson Moon, so this is going to get a lot. I might as well... No, I can't, because I'm using the Bookstrap. Well, shoot. This is really bad. Do I Vigil now? I don't want to Vigil now. Oh, we got arms, and we are on timeline B, so we do have a boss fight here. Let's do this, and let's actually go for a unless I die here. Okay, I don't, thankfully, but all of my stats are in a lot of pain, so. And this boss at the end here does stamina damage. Do I die here for doing this? No, that's only 1 charisma, right? Yeah. This is as bad as it's going to be, actually. We're going to get a pack of cigarettes. And then... So if I wanted to loophole my own challenge, I would know, because it's not really a loophole, because leveling up is actually a net positive in almost every regard. Oh, I have to go for it. Even though, I mean, go for it, quote unquote, even though that event doesn't really harm you. But I will lower my Doom as much as possible. Is 1 brick gonna make the difference? Let's find out. We at least have normal luck and moderate perception, but compared to everything else that's happening in my face as I turn this back on. No, I'm not going to turn that on really quick. Do I go big gamble? Do I go big gamble here? The odds of this happening are, well, you know what? I need some good RNG somewhere. Unfortunately, what that doesn't do for me is that it doesn't allow me to, well, I mean, if I roll big RNG again, but I don't feel like losing 6 reason, so in this one encounter. So let's do this. Unfortunately, you know what would actually help? Another book would actually help, which means I might have wanted to take Bulletin, or even Vigil, depending, but if we're looking for an actual book, it would have to be School for sure. So that would be maybe Bulletin. No, not Bulletin. No, not Bulletin. It would have had to be Botanist doing the side story, but that doesn't really matter. I don't feel like an injury that will end up actually killing me, so let's just take the reason hit instead. And yeah, this is the, so, again, if you're watching, I was trying to use a character and it crashed. This gives me a broken hand. I think I'm gonna failing this actually kills me. So, mangled hand it is. Or minus 2 stamina, I think. One of them was mangled hand, right? I can't remember. I did take a look, and into Cyclops' neighbor, where we actually might die. Do I get out of this in any way? I mean, if I hit both of these... Now's as good as time as any. You know, what the funny thing is, Blood Moon here is actually really hurting me. Let's do some calculations before I take this gamble. Because if I dodge, actually... No, if I dodge once, is that better odds? Okay, there are 3 different... Or there are at least 3 different methods I could do for this. Probably more, but the 3 on the top of my mind is... first of all, let's assume what happened if we didn't have Blood Moon. If I didn't have Blood Moon, I would be gambling on a 90-60, which would be a near 54% chance to hit both and get out of this encounter. But since we do have Blood Moon, now it's a 40-40, or if I use attack boost 3 times, that would be a 70-40. So that would be a near 32-ish% chance, if, did I do the math correctly, to get out of this encounter. Otherwise, alternatively, I could dodge, which I think is a 40% chance to dodge. But I have to hit this, so that's actually, yeah, that's actually worse. So dodge does nothing for me here. And then yeah, I also have my third option is more guaranteed to brick, but I'm about to run to the arms boss. But this is more guaranteed, right? Because this should do 15 damage. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna be very sad. But okay, good. I will actually level up here, and let's just kill 15. Funny enough. Is this going to save me? Well, for the challenge's sake, I'm gonna end up using either 30 Doom or 14% Doom. Let's do the lower Doom option, and I could. Is this point? Yeah, I want to brace actually, and that might break a threshold. If I remember all the numbers, I'd be able to do the math in my head, but I don't. I was also supposed to maybe smoke the cigarettes, but at least I get a near 50% chance. So let's find out and go big ham. So missed one. Now I'm just interested. I am going to be using the thingy, the spell here. But let's find out how many of these I hit. How many 50% am I going to fail? Alright, so what is that? I attacked nearly... I attacked 4 times. I only hit 1. At a near 50% chance. And yes, it's less in my favor, but you get what I mean. Animal Necronomicon here. So we'll cast these two now. I still have... effectively, I'm at 41% Doom. So... let's keep gambling. Let's keep gambling. So, let's find out. Because theoretically, I'm going to be reaching... The Vent Crawler is going to be at 15 HP or lower by the time I get to 3 stamina. Hopefully I hit this next one. Okay, I do, which means I can Desperate Action Prep Heavy. And I feel like I've been... I've glanced over some less difficult, I'm sorry... or more efficient, I could have been more efficient, basically, based on the strats I'm using. Obviously, I could have used completely different strats. I've also lost Bath. And I'm bulletin intervention. 2 strength. I mean, I don't have to only use it twice, but... Or this, I don't have to use it only twice. I can use, I can use Cure more. Let's just call it Cure. I don't want to increase my Doom anymore, though. Effectively, I'm still at 41% Doom. So, the question is what I really want. Yeah, you know what? Let's just Vigil now. And near the... no, I'm still gonna... I'm gonna fail the Vigil, that's for sure. Didn't get... Well, preferably a Sewing Kit, but I need to start remembering which one gives me the Sewing Kit and which one gives me the spell. But... Either way, I want to do... Do I want to do this? I think I get more Doom for not doing this. It's been a long time since I've actually not done the Vigil at all, but I'm going to do it because I feel like... I thought Vigil was nerfed more for failing immediately, so... Because the encounters... A common strat was to... That was the reason. I should have just lowered Doom then. But... A common strat was to fail the Vigil because fighting the encounters gives you a lot of experience, or gives you experience, if nothing else. I was thinking of whether or not I wanted to store anything, but I think I'm not going to do that. And we'll keep moving on. And if we lose stamina, then I'm going to be forced to cure myself. And a Sewing Kit would have been really nice. For reason... For reason, and of obviously not going Monkey Wrench might have helped me a lot too, but... Oof. So, Blood Moon indirectly nerfs my brace strategy, because normally you can't prep attack after bracing. If you can, then it... You know, that... All the power, but most of the time you're bracing into a regular attack. So, because of that... I'm just going to do this, which is going to be more per point of reason, or it's at least guaranteed. Well, it's also going to be a lot as well. Or no, Desperate Action. Assuming I was on higher stamina, now that I think about it, I corrected myself there. So I almost made a mistake. But still, I would have liked a sewing kit. Moving on. This is a near 20-minute run at this point. But for good reason, we're trying to survive. This is harder than it probably needs to be. Granted, it is a Harbinger run, but that's no excuse. Also, there was a library book that went into my storage. So, as I said, that was the reason why I remembered that you can actually get a book there. But it's too late now. I might actually not... Well, I'll... As we run to Puppet Metron. We're on Katak. Oh no, we're not on Katak. The Katak was my failed run. Or the failed to record run. So moving on. Still at 61% Doom now. Does this hurt me? It kinda does. Exposed ribs, you know, max stamina. Lowered doesn't really matter, because I'm never gonna be topped off. Or at least having 9 max stamina even. Especially if Scar's backstory is something to tell. If you do have Scar's backstory, then that's... What is that? Well, with the assumptions that I've done... Hold on. Drowning and school curfew, neither of those really matter to... Well, no. Neither of those matter to me. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I have to cast this. So, let's heal. And so what I was saying is that there was a... Yeah, I think both of these are books, right? So, let's... Yeah, book, technically, and library book is an actual book, which makes more sense. With that said, I'm going to... now, the one funny time to notice that I actually want more inventory slots, but we don't, so we're moving on. I do want to do this, however. And, yeah, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. So, funny enough, rolling a 1 there actually hurts me. Oh... What a time. You know, if I wanted to loophole myself, I should have never leveled up here. But now that I have, now I must use Krutski's kill twice. Theoretically, I'd use it on Takeshi-san, and the second would be on the next encounter I run into, but that's going to kill me on Doom, but I've made a mistake. Or I'm just going to near die here, but... yeah, this is... so now, well, with the challenge in mind, I'm effectively at... 111% Doom, unless I just keep dying to these checks, but a lot of wrong strats here. Shouldn't have done a lot of strats, shouldn't have tried to look at the vending machines a lot. A lot of things I could have avoided here. Let's just take this luck check and see. Okay, it rolled a 12, so, you know, there's only so much I can take. And I'll see you next time. Again, links to the description below on the crash, and I'll probably report it just to be sure, but I'll see you later. Thank you. Ah!